Hello, it's me, Raquel SSG. Hello. Hope everyone's doing good.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda, how are you? And hey, LDG, how are you? What's up? Thanks for being here and all that. Appreciate it. Uh, Took a little nap today, which was good. Do. All right, just getting things. Okie dokie. All right, here we go.
Sorry, I had to handle a panicky situation. Mostly I was the one panicking.
Hmm.
Mm. And I'm going to have to sneak off and go water my plants.
Oh, you didn't water your plants today?
Yeah, I haven't gone out there and done it yet. I think I have watermelons growing, but I'm not entirely sure because like in that area, I put down like cantaloupes, watermelons, and some other stuff. So something's grown. I'm excited to find out what it is that I did not fuck up because I usually can't grow shit. So, woo!
Ooh, watermelons? Nice.
I love watermelons, especially the orange ones, but I don't know if that's what these are. But we'll find out. Anyway, so tell everybody how your day was, and I'm gonna mute this and run off.
All right. Well, my day was good. Just getting some stuff done. Um, because I'll be going back to Texas on Wednesday morning. And stuff like that. So just getting ready to be like all packed and stuff. Avon Pie, how are you? Yeah, I'm uh mostly done packed and stuff like that. Um only just like, a few things here and here that, you know, I'll finish tomorrow and then I fly back to Texas Wednesday morning. Um it was good to like visit Ohio again. I haven't really visited Ohio in like in 2 years. Um, so it's been quite a while. My family has a vacation home in Ohio, um, and I haven't really been to it for like 2 years now. So it's been uh quite a long time. And honestly, I forgot what I had up here. So hopefully I can come again. Uh, Maybe late fall, but I don't. I'm not really sure. Um, we'll see. But if it was nice today, it was like really, it was like sunny. It was like 57 degrees with 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 some slight wind. It was a very beautiful day. So I had to like the window open and stuff like that for a bit, and my cat Pumpkin was just like sitting on the windowsill, just watching the neighborhood, the cat TV kind of thing. And yeah, I didn't like really did too much today because I'll be traveling and stuff. Um, like I did take a nap when I got all my like most of my packing done. Um, so that was nice. I got like excuse me. I got up like at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and no, not for yesterday. Today, I got up like 4 o'clock today, and I'm like, I better take a nap after I, got my most of my packing done, or else I'm not gonna like make it for the night. So I don't know why I got up like at 4 like in the morning and like try went back to sleep, but wasn't working or anything like that. Let's see. I know I'm supposed like I do plan to like do a watch party, but I'm probably most likely not gonna do that tomorrow because like I have to get up like Wednesday morning to travel and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to reschedule it for Wednesday evening instead. Um Possibly, but if that doesn't really go to plan, then we'll just do it for next week. But we'll see how that goes and stuff.
Purr. Sounds lovely. And hello there, lemon pie. Purr. And meow to LGT.
Yep.
Yeah. Out. Out, Hercules. Go. Shoot. Out.
Who's
Does not mean go
Hercules?
here and get pettings. That's not what that means at all. Fucking puppies. Okay. I'll like to avoid the camera.
And my cat's like meowing at the door. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin. BRB. Alrighty, back. Uh, s-
Yeah, sorry, hold on.
sure. Go ahead. I'm just checking something out and stuff. So, Lemon Pie, how was your day? How, I'm assuming the weather in Texas is getting hot and stuff. Wouldn't be surprised. Mara says she'll be right back. And I'm like looking for like I heard about this from my mom yesterday, so I'm just trying to find it and stuff. Um, Something really interesting. There goes my pumpkin again. I don't know what she I don't know what she exactly wants. Everything's everything's taken care of and stuff. There's nothing a mess. And she's trying to get my attention and stuff like that. I can't right now, sweetie. She's like rubbing her nose on my arm and stuff, and it's cold. I have no idea where Moira went. She's just disappeared.
All right, sorry. Okay. So we only have about 30 minutes, so I had to send Chris to PetSmart to grab food for the dog. He didn't know what kind of food it was, so I had to go grab the bag for him. And I also need something to paint one of the bookcases, so I needed Krylon Fusion Matte Black because we're going to try to go for a slightly goth look in here. And Dee is getting a bunch of her stuff because I think she wants to go stay with a friend for the summer. So she's going to be here a couple of times, but I was talking to her a little bit. So, yeah.
Oh, so she's going to stay with a friend for the summer?
Yeah. I'm hoping to see her on her birthday. She's like, but when you were my age, did you see your parents on your birthday? I'm like, she said, didn't you run off to New Orleans? I'm like, sitting here thinking I should not have fucking told you that. Clearly. And it was a terrible mistake.
Oops.
See, this is why parents aren't honest with their kids. Fuck. She remembers every fucking thing I've ever said. Swear to God. What the fuck? How did you remember everything I've ever said? Jesus.
Well, I need to hear something. Can you talk about what you're like, what you're doing with your bookcases and stuff?
Oof, Lord have mercy. All right. So I had two bookcases absolutely full of books. One of them is outside being painted right now. That's the doors, right? So the bigger one, my dad and my uncle had built it. Like, it's too heavy to take outside. You'd have to take it apart. And that is also a major undertaking. So there was like, each shelf had 2 or 3 rows deep of books. So that took 8 crates. Crates like those. Those 2 are like books I'm going to put back on the shelf as decoration. Or, oh, hello, Nikki. But, yeah, so it took about 8 that's 2 of the crates. So it was 10 total. So 8 crates for those books. There was so fucking many. Oh my God. And then we're going to get rid of this thing because the drawers are kind of messed up. I'm going to keep the TV because there's a VCR in that drawer that goes with that. So as far as I know, it still works. And I found a box full of cassette tapes, videotapes up in the attic. So that's going to be fun. So I need to find a piece of furniture to replace that. I am going to take that outside and take the drawers out, and I am going to paint that as well. That's going to be black with silver handles. We're not painting the one my dad made because fuck no, we're not doing that. The walls are going to go from red to, I'm thinking of some kind of a lilac, maybe like a grayish purple, or grayish lavender, I should say, because purple's a little heavy. So maybe like a grayish lavender color. And that is the Nuki. What are you doing back there, Nuki? Nuki. She finds it weird, and apparently Socks is following. Anywho, so yes, and I'm gonna paint the ceiling just because it needs to fresh up anyway. Oh, and I am going to. We're gonna have to. All right, so that wall was not originally there. Chris and Brian built it. The one where you can kind of right there, and so we're gonna have to put sheetrock there. Gonna technically finish that wall. So yeah, that is the plan. And I still gotta fix the wall in the front room too. But I was told I'm only allowed to work on one room at a time. Otherwise, the whole house is gonna be a disaster. Yeah. Let me open this door up for fresh air. All right. You there, Raquel Kitty? Uh-oh. Oh, all right. I think Raquel's taking care of something. So, yeah, I've had to do a lot of organizing and trying to sort things out, going through like decades worth of old stuff. But yeah. But hopefully the room will look pretty cool when I'm done. Hoping. I had to come up with a better lighting scheme in here because this room doesn't really have a light fixture. As you can see.
I'm back.
Yeah. So see, no light fixture in here. The only one is a plug-in lamp. So I am going to have it. I don't want to install one because I feel like that's a bit much. But I'm thinking of trying to figure out where to put lights so where it will make the room look cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have to do that as well. And I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found an old vial of blood. I think it's my first ex-husband's.
Really?
Well, it's in one of those hospital vials, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's only slightly weird. But yeah, I'm hoping to make the room look kind of cool and give a little hint of gothiness. I got little drop cloth I'm going to put over the bookcase so when I refresh the ceiling, make it look. I got puppies in here. Ah!
Puppies!
Oh, this is it's Hercules. Oh, and a little tiny puppy, which is Athena.
Mm-hmm.
Persephone. I'm sorry, Persephone. Wrong bit of mythology there.
What's the right bit of mythology? The wrong person.
Right, wrong character there. Darn it. I know as soon as I put this camera down, they're going to come back. The second time I tried to get them on camera and they disappeared. Darn it.
Oops.
They know.
Just be shy puppies.
Indeed.
Mm.
I also found a bucket of gray paint in here, and I don't know how old it is, but I gave it a little bit of a shaking up, and it seems like it might still be good. And I'm like, huh. So I was thinking of mixing a splash of that with the white ceiling paint, just to help balance out any of the kind of brownish colors that paint gets over time, especially if you smoke.
Well, it depends how thick the paint is
Well, yeah.
for like
Well, they're both interior.
for how long it's been sitting.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to stir it up and see if it's okay. If the consistency is okay, I'll throw a little splash in. If it's not, then I won't do it. So, but they're both interior latex paint, so like they should go okay as long as they're both proper consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it would help kind of balance it out. Goodness, you hear the puppies running up and down the hall.
Hercules.
Hercules.
What is it? I didn't put it in there. That is not where I put it.
Sorry, I can't really zoom into this. I was trying to show the puppies off. Well, show them off, but like explain what I'm talking about.
Ow. Ow.
Bob attacked Hercules last night.
Oh
He
yeah,
walked past
why?
her. Yeah. Well, she was sitting up on a box, so she was looking down at him, and he walked by her, and she decided that was just the wrong time to do it. So she jumps on his back and here. But he took it. He took it like a gentleman, though. And we scolded. And we scolded Bob. What's wrong?
I was looking for Mark.
Oddly, there might be one on the camo bench outside. I think it's like a silver Sharpie or something. Right, it should. I guess they're about to cook some wood out there. Not sure why, but I'm sure it's a good reason. At some point soon, I have got to take my computer apart and clean it. It is dusty as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see? A little smudgy.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's got some little dusty bits everywhere.
Well, at least the you know, at least the fans are not dusty and keep going.
Oh yeah, it's dusty in there too, but it is still going. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a one of those cheap dollar toothbrushes and carefully clean it.
Hmm.
Give it a little makeover. Give my little computer a spa day. Soak the plastic panels and clean them. They look all brand new and shit. I'm gonna try to get a smoke eating machine or something that helps purify the air. Because I haven't smoked in this room in a few days, but I'm trying to avoid it so not to, to get any worse. But after I paint it, I don't want to get like smoke residue on it. So I'm gonna have to get me like some kind of little smoke eating air purifier thing in here. Maybe two, just for good measure. Because I don't want to have to paint again for a long time.
Mm. Yeah, you want to last for quite a while.
Yeah. Then I'll do the front room. I hear her yelling at the dog because it's running off to play. She can't be surprised.
Has that other dog been still wants to see Peanut?
The floofy poodle looking thing. I haven't seen him in a few days. Saw him like 4 days ago. He was trying to sneak over for a visit. I haven't seen him in 4 days. His family might be keeping him in the house to keep him behaved.
Interesting.
But I haven't seen him yet. Or he's getting better at hiding. That's possible. Like, meet me in the woods, my love. Because sometimes I'll come out and look for her and she's coming out of the woods, try to act like, oh, here, nothing's going on. Nothing weird at all. Like, in the house.
Definitely one of those days.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to get stuff done, and it's like I don't know. Everything just took so long. I didn't feel like I got much done at all.
I got some stuff done. I just didn't get everything done.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I'll like get it like all done tomorrow because I'm leaving to go back to Texas Wednesday morning, so I have to make sure
Yeah.
like everything's like all packed up and ready to go.
Right.
And of course, Pumpkin will be coming with me. I can't leave her up here.
God no, I love her.
Hmm.
Oh, and the date has changed, so we're gonna do it in June instead of May 15th.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday we went to check out the place. We were checking out Lake Arcadia because, we want something by the lake and everything, and we thought it'd be cute. Last night, apparently, there was a fucking shooting. Like, it's all over TikTok and social media. It's absolutely crazy. Like, 15 were shot, 6 are, like, critical. It was one of those parties. You look at the flyer and you know somebody's going to have a shooting. Like, you just know it. And it was. And, yeah. And so and the lady I was messaging Friday, I assume she was going to get back to me today. But after all that's hit the news, she's probably figuring I'm not going to want to be there. And I hate to say it, but she is sort of correct because I did not know it was, thuggish ruggish over there. That's kind of crazy. So Deidre suggested a lake called West Watkins, and so I'm going to check that out and see if it's a little less. It's weird because I don't think Lake Arcadia's had a situation like this, a mass shooting like this before. So like everybody's freaking out, and I'm just like, shit. I mean, thankfully there was a hospital close by because just up the street and a right, and there's like one of the Integris hospitals off I-35. So thankfully the people who were shot didn't have to wait long. Like, I mean, they got immediate help, so that's good. But God dang, like, I mean that happened 5 hours after we were checking it out and left. I'm just like, no, thank you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. But yeah, Deidre suggested West Watkins. She likes that lake. She's been there lots of times, and as far as she knows, stuff like that doesn't happen over there. So it's a little further east. Instead of being part of Edmond, which is north of me, it's going to be part of West Watkins. Is going to be like near Hara, which if you look on a map, it'll make more sense. But you just go like 20 minutes east of me, and that's like Hara. And so I'm like, okay. And usually Deidre's got pretty good ideas, so like I will take that suggestion. But let's see, West Watkins Lake. All right, let's see what we got here. That's in Pottawatomie County, man-made lake. So boat ramps, pavilions. We don't have a boat. Popular place for jet skiing and stuff. Fees and rules. Okay. Just click on that. See, what are the fees for, like, I don't know. I guess camping? The camping spot, I guess. No reservations. All camping is first come, first serve. I don't like that, though. Because what if we get there to have our ceremony thing and everything's booked, everything's taken? That's going to kind of piss me off. No glass containers, no alcohol. That's fine. Swimming is at your own risk. Also okay. Quiet hours between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. Clearly, those same rules for the Arcadia Lake, but clearly they didn't get that memo.
What was that?
They're cutting wood out there. Okay, so the daily use for the beach, swimming, picnic area. Damn. $5. Camping. Okay. Uh, $15 for a spot. So that's not bad. So that's actually a little. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, and if we want a pavilion with electricity, it's $75, which is good because at Arcadia Lake it's $150 for a full day. So this is cheaper and possibly less crime.
So I got like an interesting story. So you're in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
So there have been multiple Bigfoot sightings reported in
Mm.
northeast Ohio.
Oh shit.
Yep. Over 10 individuals report a large hairy figure, musty odor, and strange tracks. These have been investigated by the Bigfoot Society. The cluster reports are similar to the 1970s
Can you show
Minera.
me? Can you share the screen so I can
Hold on,
see it?
hold on. Now, Mine Rivia monster sightings.
That still doesn't sound quite right.
Uh,
Just share it so I can see.
I'll just put it in the chat.
Okay. The chat or private chat?
Private chat.
Okay. All right. Minerva. Which is weird because I think I have. I think one of my great grandmothers was named Minerva. But I've never heard of a Minerva monster. But also, I'm not from up there, so.
Minerva. I have. Yeah. There's a. It seems like there's a bot in my Blaze chat.
Oh dear.
Oh well. Yeah. No. Not interested. Yeah. And so in Ohio. Descriptions reports include a 10-foot tall creature, a strong musty aroma like odor, and sightings of a dark figure walking near wood lines. The incident occurred in a concentrated flap only on a few days in early March. Police were receiving a few phone calls, and the Bigfoot Society have been tracking reports and stuff like that. Ohio is considered the fourth top location for sightings. The Minerva, the
Minerva. Yeah.
Minerva monster in 1978 is a famous high-profile case from the state. Interesting. Let's see. Ohioans are battering down the hatches as locals fear a not so friendly neighborhood, Sasquatch, is making a comeback after half a century of silence with a new brood in tow. Northeast Ohio, the gloomiest corner of the Buckeye State, has been ripe with Bigfoot sightings since March. Some residents suspect a whole family of Sasquatches is moving into the region after a particularly brutal winter. Many anonymous witnesses share pictures of hulking footprints scattered primarily between Akron and Youngtown, about 50 miles apart in Portridge County. Most of the prints are estimated 17 inches long, which can only match a creature that is 7 feet tall or more. Believers who were brave enough to take the findings to the media described a creature between 6 and 10 feet tall, completely covered in dark fur. Mike Miller, co-founder of the Ohio Night Stalkers Bigfoot Research Group, is leading the charge on the ground. And this isn't the first rodeo as the emergent expert on all things Sasquatch in Ohio, which ranks fourth in the nation for perpetrated Bigfoot sightings. Purported I don't know what if I can add. Purported Bigfoot sightings. The last Bigfoot flap or mass sighting or mass reports of sightings in the area was 1978. That winter is categorized as one of the worst U.S. history and worst in U.S. history, capped off with the Cleveland super bomb snowstorm that devastated the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes. When the season finally started to change, Bigfoot sightings spiked in northeast Ohio. Miller suggested that this year's winter, where dual snowstorms swept across the country in just 1 month, flooded the Sasquatch's habitat, forcing it closer to civilization. It could be really young in the area, or just you're in their area and they want you to go. Quote Miller. Miller even captured recordings of parrot howls that he claims don't match any known animal in North America. Some of those screams pepped higher than a baboon up the spectrograph, and that is evidence, he insisted. Jeremiah Bryan, host of the Bigfoot Society podcast, is helping the investigation from afar. Of the dozens of sightings around northeast Ohio, Bryan highlighted one of the pair of hikers who recalled that the beast turned with its shoulders rather than its neck. That's a very important detail with hardcore Bigfooters who will realize that's pretty crazy, he said. Bryan said he contacted one of the shaken hikers who told him, I know what I saw, but I don't know what I saw. Surprising no one, perhaps none of the Bigfoot spotters have managed to snap a photo despite the ubiquity of high-resolution cameras on modern smartphones. Naysayers doubt that beast will last very long, even if it is real, given the rough reputation of northeast Ohio. And here's some pictures here that I'll show.
Oh yeah, I got to be here for the pictures. So I was checking to make sure Bob didn't do something bad behind that bookcase. All right, let's see it. Oh, my back is killing me.
So there's the footprint, the alleged footprint.
Right. That is a big footprint.
Yeah. That's like 17 inches long.
Damn.
Here are the sightings.
I don't need to go to the hospital.
Here's the alleged Bigfoot tracks. And that's it. But I didn't see LDG at all under top chat. Lame, YouTube. I showed his comment on screen. Huh, that's weird. But very interesting. sounds like it's squatchy in Ohio right now.
Sorry, I was tending to a possible spider bite.
Ooh,
Not mine, Addie's.
oh,
She got a looks like a something bitter. Like I don't see a mark, but it's like a white, like something white puffing up under the skin and red around it. And
mm,
so I got the pin, and so she doesn't really want to go to the hospital. And I'm like, well, here I drew little lines around the red. I said, if it spreads outside of this already established line, go to the hospital. Although we don't know what it is, that might be it, and just get worse from there. But because
right.
yeah, so she said it stings real bad. And I'm like, but it could have been like I don't know, a little scorpion or something that won't hurt her, just stings, but doesn't is going to kill you. So we don't know.
Mm, I think she'll be fine.
I hope so. As far as I know, we don't have anything dangerous running around the house, biting people or stinging them. Just hurts sometimes. No permanent injuries for her, as I could tell. But again,
Mm,
we also have brown widows, so if she got bit by one of those, it might not be great. So,
yeah, no,
hi,
yikes.
Bob. Hi, Bob. Hi, girl. Come here. Oh, hi, Peanut. Peanut said, "Here, hi, girl," and she's like, "Me, Bob. Don't be mean to her. You're bullying all the dogs, Bob." All right, Peanut. Hi, Bob.
Hmm.
So that Bob is the dog. Yeah, Peanut is afraid of Bob.
I can see why. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she jumped on Hercules' back and attacked him because he got, he looked at her wrong last night. No, pretty girl. Good little. Want to help you up? Come on, there you go. There's my girl. You little raggedy looking girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl too, Peanut. Yes, you are. I'm surrounded by little animals now. There's Bob walking away. There's Peanut. Bob, get your tail off my straw, you weirdo. I'm not gonna have your
Uh,
cat hair in my straw. What shit is this?
at
Bob,
least
really?
it's not going to her butt.
She probably would try. Surrounded animals. God. How are you supposed to have dogs here? Now there's fucking 3 of them. Jesus. Bob, what are you doing? Don't jump on stuff. Not you. You're fine. You're not doing anything silly. Yeah. All right. Yes, you're a good girl.
You know, Claire's.
Yeah, that jewelry store.
Yeah, like, hair bands,
Yeah.
earrings, stickers, uh, skincare stuff.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. They didn't used to. But all right.
Mm. Yeah, like apparently they're downsizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bob, I don't trust you in here. I love you, but I do not trust you. So if you're up to some bullshit, you better not be. So I'll take a newspaper to you.
Like, I think it was Claire's that I went to when I got my ears pierced when I was 13.
I would have advised against it had I known. If I had known you back then, because if you're gonna get piercings, you need to go to a professional place, not Claire's.
Well, we
There.
did Claire's and it was just fine.
Well, thank goodness. A lot of times they ain't so fine.
Yeah, like they have that piercing tool, and they'll like put like like automatically put it like a earring bud where they just put the hole in your ear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that when I was like when I was 13, and then my sister did it, and so did my youngest sister and stuff like that. And yeah, I remember like being there, getting my ears pierced and stuff. Like I didn't know that I was downsizing, and that's
Yeah.
somewhat sad.
If
Hey, LG.
yeah, welcome back.
Hey, LG, if you want to come up here, you're more than welcome to.
What is it? Peanut, do not lick my elbow. That is so gross. I hate
Let
that
me
shit so
send
much.
it to you
I'll push it
on
outside.
Facebook.
Why are you breathing so heavy? Why? You silly dog. This would be Keegan and Deidre's dog. Why is this happening to me? Get stuck being the grandma. This is bullshit. What is it, girl? There's no food to feed you yet. You have to wait till Chris comes home. Chris is getting your food for you. Or you want it outside? Oh, okay. You want it outside. Bitch, why didn't you say that? God damn.
They don't speak the same language as us. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Silly dog. I'd love to. Had a long day, so tired. Making some soup and waiting for the Daily Show. Yeah, now. I don't remember who's. I always get the shows mixed up. Who's on the Daily Show?
I love to. Just a long day. So tired. Making some soup and waiting for the Daily Show. I don't know what Daily Show. What he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't. Because I've been watching some clips and some political commentary from one of the late night shows, but like I don't remember the name of it. So it might be the Daily Show. I don't know. If I see the name of the host, I'll probably know if I've seen it. Jon Stewart. Oh
Jon
my
Stewart?
God. Yes, he is fucking hilarious. He is absolutely just making so much fun of the current administration. But they're making it so easy though. Like 20 years ago, I wouldn't have necessarily agreed with Jon Stewart, but now, how can I not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Yeah, Jon Stewart is fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's the political commentary clips I have been watching recently. Is Jon Stewart. I just didn't know it was Daily Show that I was watching clips of. Brought to you by You Can't Fucking Believe. Right?
Brought to you by You Can't Fucking Believe It. LOL.
Yeah, like he's between this and Saturday Night Live. I tell you. Yeah, Trump threatened comedian Jimmy Kimmel again. That's always a sign of the bad times when governments try to threaten comedians. That,
Allegedly, supposedly.
right, allegedly, but no allegedly to this. The First Amendment is important, and
Yes.
and comedians have always been the first line of defense, just about for.
That was a skit he did on Trump last. Laugh my ass off. I don't really watch Saturday Night Live comedy stuff.
You do watch the, I forget what's like the news thing that has Michael Shea and Colin Jost. That shit is so fucking funny. They have such hilarious commentary about what's going on and other news things. And there's occasional segments where they each will write the joke for the other to tell, and it's insanely funny. Yeah, I really feel like Michael Shea and Colin Jost are really carrying a lot of Saturday Night Live. And Colin Jost is actually, they have him playing Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. And it is fucking funny. He does such a great job with it. You're like, listen up, asshats. Kind of making fun of the aggressive way that Pete Hegseth talks to people. It's so good. Like, this administration is making Saturday Night Live funny again. I mean, we're probably all in a lot of trouble, but because I think the funnier it gets, the worse things really are, and we are in trouble.
Speaking of trouble, I do want to talk about this a little bit. Let's see. Let me get this up. Okay. So, welcome to the new YouTube era, a new era of music, era of entertainment, podcasts, music, and more.
Oh boy.
YouTube to 2026 BrandTube. What does this mean? Well, it's pretty much saying, like, because you like every day now, like on Twitter, I'm hearing, oh, this channel's been monetized for no reason, for mysterious reasons. It's like every freaking day on Twitter I see this.
Yeah.
So supposedly there's a secret plan coming in, since that has been leaked in 2020, that YouTube wants to be more like Netflix, and stuff.
Which is so ridiculous.
Which is not what YouTube's all about.
Yeah. It's not
yeah, if you're like, most likely this is just like for ones that are monetized and stuff, like just like getting demonetized and stuff, like for weird ass reasons, like, and that's why, like, most of the people who've been affected by this, quite sadly, some of them are like getting their monetization back, but there's just so many that haven't gotten back yet. Like, for example, Anti-Rid of Jill and Tony Stark, aka Stark of Iron, they haven't got their monetization back. Yeah, but I'm hoping that they do eventually. So I encourage people to follow me on Rumble, because I'll be pretty, like, I've been pretty consistent streaming on there, and stuff like that. And I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, they're trying to get people to turn against each other too. because when I was scrolling around on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and I sent you the screenshot of it. There was
Yeah.
one guy who does like movie reviews, and it asked me if this was AI slop, and I'm like, no. And even if it
They're
was, I
trying to crack down at AI slop on YouTube. That's why.
yeah, and like I don't think he uses any AI, but I don't know. But the point is, like, I forget his name, but he's absolutely hilarious. And like, I hadn't got any notifications for him in a long time, so I was just looking around, and it brought him up, and I was like, oh, cool. And it said, "Is this AI slop?" And I'm like, "No." But the fact that they asked me that, they were trying to help me. They were trying to get me to help, like, I guess, get rid of people's monetization or something. I'm like, "Fuck no, I ain't helping you with that."
Hmm.
So yeah, so if YouTube, you're scrolling and you see a channel you recognize, and they go, "Oh, is this AI slop?" Please say no, because that's fucked up. Well, even if you see a channel you don't know, don't participate in that. The answer is always no.
Yeah, and well, yep, pretty much agree with you that. Well, I saw something like, let's see here. Well, I'm guessing a lot. I'll be seeing this on my gaming channel sooner or later. Um, but YouTube has introduced a new side by side ad format for live streams. The main video player shrinks to make room for ads displayed alongside it on
Ugh.
both desktop and mobile. While the ad plays, the live stream audio is muted, so viewers hear the commercial instead of the stream. Many users report it disrupts immersion during gaming, sports, and chat-heavy broadcasts. Viewers are also noticing more sponsored content appearing in the subscription feeds. This is being widely viewed as a push towards YouTube Premium, which recently rose to $15.99 per month for individual
What the
subscribers.
fuck? That is insane. $15.99 a month. Wasn't it like $4.99 a month for a while there? Now it's this ridiculousness. These people are insane. I swear, I think they're really trying to get rid of a lot of people. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's like there's like I agree they would be pushing for YouTube Premium, but also because YouTube is like trying to become like brand tube instead of YouTube, and it's just gonna have like disaster effects with everybody.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's awful.
um, so I don't know what the result is gonna be. Apparently, this brand tube thing has been around for like 2 weeks now, for my understanding,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering if this like there's two ways to how this could like play out, so to speak. One is, of course, people like me and others who are like underneath 100K are going to be affected by this, unfortunately. Um, now, I assume it is going to this brand tube thing with YouTube is going to affect us smaller channels underneath 100K. Unfortunately, uh, so that kind of like that does like really bother me. We're gonna be pushed more into the shadow realm, so to speak.
Right.
Um, which doesn't really make me happy about that. Um, Now I don't know with the Bram tube thing. Of course, it's gonna start off strong. But the question is it going to remain there or is it going to flop?
I think it's gonna I think the whole fucking mess is gonna flop.
You think
I
it's
think
going
it's
to
gonna bite them
flop
in the ass, and they're gonna take them a while to
and
get back to it because they don't want to admit they're wrong, but then they're gonna try to dazzle it up some kind of way to make it look like, hey, we're backed by popular demand, whatever, and try to market off that. We're basically screwing up. I think it's a fucking mess, honestly.
so you think it's going to flop and YouTube's going to backtrack and you
Yeah, but I
know
think it's going to take them longer than it should, and I don't think they'll ever quite recover the same way. At least not for a really long time. Because a lot of people have threatened to leave YouTube for a long time anyway. So if they actually put people in a position where they actually do it, it might actually hurt their bottom line more than they realize. But then again, they might just use it as a whole propaganda tool where people like Tim Pool stick around and they're paid to say certain things and it's supposed to look like original content and these are the real people talking and really it'd only be basically bots and paid off people shelling out propaganda and get rid of people like you and me.
and that's not what people YouTube want. They want
Right.
real authentic content with real authentic people.
Right. Exactly. But real
And
and
that's why I
authentic
like
can be dangerous to the status quo.
hmm and that's why like we see more and more creators who have been effective with this demonetization
Yep.
are going over to Rumble. I know Rumble is not great, but I do believe there's a lot of improvement for it. Now I know it's like people are a little bit turned off by it because they think
Yes.
it's like a little bit too political, and like I understand that and stuff like that. Um, but I do believe there's like more potential for the site. From what I'm hearing, they're gonna they're doing working on stuff behind the scenes in terms of discovery and categories. So I'm really interested, you know, uh, what Rumble's gonna do in the future, and if more and more people are going up to Rumble, I wonder if Rumble can handle that.
Well, if they're smart and they're keeping up with YouTube's advertisements and their plans and knowing that's going to piss people off, hopefully they're working on, setting their servers to handle the influx because they should know
hmm
it's coming.
I am, well, I'm sure like by now they know it's like coming.
Yeah.
Like they're
So
not
hopefully, I
they're
mean, I guess
not
we
they're
could
not
Google it.
idiots or anything like that.
Right. I mean, I guess we could Google it and see
Like
if there's anything about the
for
fairy.
the CEO of Rumble said something today that I totally agree on. Um, Chris Pawlowski.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Here.
it says this is what he says. This is what he said. Um, he said this today. The best way to inflict pain on YouTube for their bans and demonetization is to mass move to Rumble. Try it and see how fast YouTube will pivot. Competition breeds better outcomes for creators.
I agree with you
Uh,
100%.
yep, totally agree. Totally
I
agree.
agree.
Totally agree with us. And yeah, like like I have to agree. Like for example, um, if you like for example, if Netflix comes too much of a monopoly, that's not good because there has to be competition with other streaming sites. You know what I mean, Moira?
Yeah.
Like, so it's the same thing with YouTube. There has to be some kind of competition with YouTube because having one site with you know, being a monopoly,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not going to be very favorable to everybody.
I agree 100%. You are correct. It's
Hmm.
important to have a competitive market out there and have
Hmm.
businesses that listen to the people. And if they don't, people need a place to go. Absolutely.
Right. Like, I don't like I you know I don't mean to bash YouTube or anything like that. I
I
love
don't.
YouTube and stuff like that, but I wish they would do better than what they're doing right now.
Right. Yeah, because it's some fucking nonsense for real.
Mm. Yeah, like I have to agree that the demonetization and for us channels that who are like not in the 100K line of things and do
Yeah.
a variety streams, we're pretty much like put down on the totem pole.
Yeah.
And I believe that that really shouldn't be that way. I know that YouTube is oversaturated and stuff like that, but I think they can like do better with their discovery. I think the should go back to their old roots and stuff like that. This is just my opinion on it because I like YouTube. I've been a user of it since 2008.
Right.
So, been that long. Um, yeah, I just don't want to see it go down like this, and I hope, uh, you know, things will get better. But it's like those things in life, you have to go through hoops before things get better.
Right.
And you don't really know if it's going to get better or not, so you'll have alternatives, like aka you can't have all your eggs all in one basket.
And honestly,
With
like, and if they are doing this as a way of getting rid of authentic, because they claim they're doing this for authentic people, but all the times the accusation is a confession. So they might be getting rid of authentic content in exchange for whoever toes the line and puts out the message they want people to hear. And then everybody else gets either demonetized or kicked off. And if that's the case, sometimes governments have been known to give subsidies to companies that uh, do the work they want. And if the government ends up giving them subsidies or any kind of payment for it, then they might not have a reason to go back to the roots and behave. For instance, there's this weird thing going on right now that is not really talked about, where sometimes farmers are paid more money to destroy their crops than they would have gotten for selling it because it creates a demand, it creates a shortage and a scarcity, and allows the system to raise the prices on things and control the food. And I've been seeing videos of farmers coming out and saying they've been getting paid 2 or 3 times their normal crop price to destroy the crops. And so if they're doing something similar like this, where they're causing a problem where regular people like you and me are silenced in exchange for something else, it means they want full control of what's being heard. If they can't control what you say, they want to control what people are hearing. And
Mhm.
that's if that's the route they're taking, then unfortunately, they're not gonna. It's not gonna be a normal marketing situation. They're like, people are upset. We need to go back to our roots and do better. I'm afraid that may not be the case.
If that really is the case, people are just gonna find other alternate routes.
Unfortunately, it may keep going. It may start with YouTube, and it may end up going to other stuff too. They may eventually try, like Telegram, for instance. Telegram was one of the few communication places where you could pretty much say damn near anything, get away with damn near anything. And I think it was France basically arrested as soon as the guy in charge, the CEO of Telegram landed. They arrested him like a year or two ago and held him because said that he was helping terrorists by not allowing the governments to get in the back door and be able to see people's encrypted messages. So they basically, figuratively or literally, beat him down until he agreed. And then because they were saying that terrorists were on there making coordinated plans, and really they just wanted to be up in everybody's business. Really, that's what it was. Because I've not seen any signs that there's actual terrorist activity going on there in a way they were saying. People selling drugs? Sure, of course. People probably prostituting? Probably, sure. But like any kind of actual like large scale terrorist activity, absolutely not. Not seen any sign of it. And they were just trying to make an excuse, and they're gonna try to infiltrate everything. They're going to control YouTube and what it does. They're controlling Telegram to some degree. At least they're able to get in the back door and see our private messages now. So they're just going to make sure there is no beacon of true free speech left that won't get you punished. Recently, ChatGPT ended up getting some people arrested. Now, granted, neither side of this is a good situation, I will admit. But some people found themselves getting arrested by, I believe, the FBI because they were asking ChatGPT what's the best way to kill somebody, the best way to hide a body in a bag or something. Which is it's a stupid fucking thing to fucking ask a computer. And depending on the situation, it's probably a stupid thing to do. I mean, unless you got a really, really good reason. But don't ask your fucking computer, for God's sakes. But they got themselves arrested. And so that situations like that prove that even just asking a question to ChatGPT can have the feds, because their AI scans it, looks for terrorist type threats, and then alerts your local police department or FBI. Now, I understand that in serious situations that could be helpful, sure, but how much of private business have people seen? Like, what if someone asked ChatGPT, let me think, I have a low grade fever and I'm itching down there and this and that. And it gives you a suggestion of this and that. But that person doesn't want the government knowing they're having an itch down in the nether regions. You know, there's some private things people ask ChatGPT that isn't anyone else's business. And they have to look through all of that to find the bad stuff. And I feel like you might as well just not have any walls on your house to protect your privacy if they're going to have an excuse to go through everything just in case maybe someday someone might break the law. And I feel like that's insanity.
Yeah. Hello, H1. How are you? Good to see you. Farmers get paid more to destroy their own crops instead of harvesting them. That's outright unacceptable.
Yeah, it is outrageous, and a lot of farmers aren't getting that offer, or they're maybe not taking it. But if you look over the last 2 or 3 years, you'll see a very high number of farms that are going under. They're, for one reason, either eminent domain, they're taking their farms, or the government's creating rules so difficult that they can't maintain their farm, and they end up having it lost. There's a situation with Monsanto and companies like Monsanto who create seeds. And let's say I have a farm and my neighbor uses those seeds, and the wind blows, and you know how the wind blows and things pollinate. Well, there was a situation where somebody ended up with some Monsanto plants growing on his property from his neighboring farm friend. And the Monsanto company sued him for growing unauthorized plants of their product on his land. They sued him and they took his farm.
Yikes, that's not good. But just to back up things here, stuff. So yeah, like I do see like the people that are like, you know, like getting demonetized, like going over to Rumble and stuff like that, or perhaps even Kick and stuff, you know, and stuff. I guess you just have to, like, time will tell if, you know, this will like get better or, you know, worse or even better. I guess we just have to see about that. But, you know, please follow me on Rumble. I'm also on on Blaze as well. I'm streaming on over there as well right now. Hopefully the yep, there it goes. Um, there's my Blaze link right there. Oh, I totally forgot. So you know D Live, Maria?
I vaguely remember you mentioning it.
Yeah, it sadly shut down.
Oh shit! What
Yeah,
happened?
because it mismanagement.
Oof. But yeah, we could add that to the kind of stuff that happens because I'm assuming that was a beacon of free speech where you could kind of just post whatever, talk about whatever.
It
And
was like another platform during the Koof
the
timeline.
2020 era of silver.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like from what I'm hearing, there was just a lot of mismanagement over there, and that's why they closed down, unfortunately. Um, it's sad, but hey, we got this new site now. It's called Blaze. Uh, and I mean, I'll be start using it more from here on out.
Yeah.
Um, so looking forward to see, how that goes and stuff. Same with Rumble. Um, like uh, like with Kick, Blaze, it's really similar to like the Twitch format. It's just for streaming, not for like videos and stuff. That's why I don't mind that kind of thing, but I like Rumble more because not only can you do live streams, you can upload videos. And they can stay there permanently as long as you don't delete them. But with Blaze and Kick like that, it's like somewhat similar to the Twitch format. Just for live streams, no videos, and only there for like a certain amount of time.
Okay.
Which I don't mind any or anything like that. I just like Rumble more because it's somewhat similar to the format of YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I probably should kind of try out Rumble. I just sort of haven't. Like, I mean, I've seen people on Rumble. Like, got an email the other day as a promotion, I suppose, where some girl with a similar name to mine. It was more of it had like some other name in front of it,
Uh-huh.
and it said I was gifted a subscription, and I was like, I'll go look. And she just talks about anything and everything, and I'm like, oh, okay. And she seems kind of all right. Oh no, actually that was Twitch. Sorry, that was Twitch, not Rumble. My bad.
Oh.
But apparently it lets me log into my Twitch when I'm trying to visit somebody. Apparently, just not to
All
actually
right.
for some reason, which is strange. But anyway, yeah,
Well, I believe you're already on Rumble, right? But
I think so.
it's actually your actual name, which you can't change
Yeah,
because
and that's why I decided not to use it because I didn't necessarily I didn't realize it was like I didn't know it was something
yeah,
to
once you
do
create
later
your
because if I'm
user
gonna talk some
account,
shit, I would like to have at least a little bit of a buffer for my last name, a little bit.
right? Like once you
Yeah.
create an account and put your name in, you can't change that name. That's pretty much permanent.
Yep. Now I remember that's one of the main reasons I wasn't using it. I couldn't remember why. Yep.
Yeah.
That would be it right
When
there.
you create a channel though, you can change it as much as you want,
Yeah, I like
and
that.
stuff like that, which is awesome. But there is one caveat that I learned. Okay, all right. Let's say I created like sparkling pumpkin account with the
Aw.
name, and I created a channel called Sparkling Pumpkin and stuff like that. Let's say I wanted to like create another account and stuff like that. Say Cosmic Kitty or something like that.
Right.
I get rid of sparkling. I get rid of the
Sparkling pumpkin.
sparkly pumpkin one off the sparkly kitty account and put it over on the crystal kitty one.
Right.
Right now, since I did that and created a unique URL for that channel and stuff like that, that um, channel and URL is permanently linked to that second account, meaning I can't switch it back to the original account,
Okay.
which sucks. So be careful. I I found that out, and I'm like, well, that's not good.
You learned that lesson, so you don't have to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, something I learned online. I'm like, okay, definitely don't want to do that.
Oh, sorry.
And stuff.
I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah,
Oh, my shoulder.
but like Moira, I like us. You can always create a second account.
I don't know. I just guess I haven't. I'm like, eh.
Well, you don't want to
I
use.
can, but like right now, I'm barely on YouTube, and I'm not posting as much on TikTok, so I don't really feel like venturing into like another platform when I'm really not doing much of anything at the moment anyway.
Right. Like that yeah, you haven't really been doing anything on your channel that much lately.
I need to like at least have a movie stream or something. I got a couple of movies lined up that I just never did, so I need to at least do that at some point. But I just feel
Well,
kind of
you
like,
have been doing like news rants and stuff sometimes on there.
yeah, I've done 2 in the last like 2 months.
Mm,
So
right.
stop. Don't do anything silly, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you could like you don't have to like do that on Rumble, but you can like create a second account just to use it and stuff.
I might. I don't know.
Just make
I'll,
sure you put more
right.
kitty in the account next
Right.
time.
Yeah. I was just half-ass doing it and just like, I'll just go back and just change it later, to something what I decide on, and then I was like, oh shit.
Nope. Denied.
Yup. I was like, son of a biscuit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, my back is
Whoopsies.
starting to hurt. I can't wait to get this room fixed up so that way I can bring in my new couch.
Oh yeah, was that supposed to come in?
Oh, I have it. It's in the storage shed thing in the yard. My friend rented a Connex. It's like a metal cargo container to put extra
Mm.
stuff in, and so it's in there right now, nice and safe until I can get this room sorted out. And then I can bring it in.
Okay. Gotcha.
I just didn't want to have to move couches and dressers and everything out of the way to try to paint, so I figured I'd just leave it there until I still got to do a few things, but one of the bookcases is almost completely done. It's like 98% finished. So then I can, depending on the weather, if it's going to rain soon, I'll have to bring it inside. But if not, then I can leave it out there, and then I have less stuff to have to work around in here to paint the ceiling and the walls and shit. I need to go price out some sheetrock to complete that second wall or the other wall over there. So I need to do that too.
Oh, before I forget, I do want to say, um, Happy Star Wars Day.
Ah, yes.
May the Fourth be with
Fourth be with
you.
you. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, Star Wars Day. Awesome. I'm more of the fan of like the original movies and the prequels than like the Disney versions, but that's just me.
I yeah, everybody talks shit about that, but I actually thought the newer ones were not that bad. I mean, I don't watch a
Mm,
lot of Star Wars anyway, but I really didn't hate it. I really didn't hate it as much as everybody else did. Like I thought, I mean, Kylo Ren was a shitbag for doing what he did, but like his redemption arc was decent. I was kind of sad they kind of killed him that point. I'm like, he could still keep going and do some more good. He has a lot to make up for. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a little sad they cut him short just as he started being good. I'm like, that's
Hey,
kind
George Lucas.
of meow meow.
Meow meow.
Send hugs and ear scratches to you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yep, may the fourth be with you. Oh, I saw something real cool.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me go get it. It is like about it is Star Wars related. Saw it on Twitter. Come on, I saved it. Aha. Had the sequel trilogy been far more in the line with the expanded universe, said set of films would have been far more better received than they are now.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
And people were not a big fan of Ray. Honestly, at the end, I mean, yeah, it was a little weird. She took his last name, but like at the same time, nobody wants to go around and admit who you're actually related to.
Well,
Like, you know what I mean?
the gripe that people have is she was like with Riley. She was given the role,
Right.
um, in as Jedi in the story, rather than earning it.
Right. I mean, she just kind
And
of
the fact
absorbed
that
the force.
spoilers here that she's a Palpatine.
Yeah, because who wants to go around admitting they're a Palpatine? Nobody wants to go around with that. I mean, people who are related to Hitler, like they changed their last name and
Don't
refused
see
to
that
have kids.
name.
Well, I'm
YouTube
saying
doesn't.
his family changed their last name and everything else because they didn't want to be associated. So we can't really blame her for wanting to take a more respectable last name. To be fair, and and
Yeah.
Leia did kind of accept her as a daughter. So I mean, so it wasn't like a total identity theft situation. But like nobody wants to run around and be like, yeah, I'm granddaughter to Palpatine or niece or something to this guy. Yeah, nobody wants to admit that shit. That dude was an asshole. That dude was an
Yeah.
intergalactic asshole.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
blame her for trying to pick a more respectable name.
I'm sorry, but our YouTube frowns at that name.
I know they do.
But
Thankfully, we're not monetized.
yeah.
How's that for original content, YouTube? Ha! No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, I wasn't saying it like yay him or anything. I was just using him as an example of like, you know, real life example of where people are not aren't proud of their last name and want to change it. And that was just the
Right.
first one I came, you know, because I don't think Stalin, I don't think his daughter even changed her last name. 'Cause I think Stalin had a daughter.
Lightsabers are real right
Oh,
now.
shit.
Hacksmith just built the world's first retractable plasma lightsaber.
Damn.
4,000 Fahrenheit blade. Slices
Oh.
through steel like butter. Retracts exactly like the movies. May the fourth be with you for real.
Oh shit. Oh boy.
Look at that. Look at that. Right here.
Can we see that work? Because it's probably not copywritten. Can we see that?
See?
Oh, glory.
Puts it on.
You know what? I'm
Holding
not
it.
sure I believe this only because if something is 4,000 degrees, you're not going to have it 4 inches from your face. It will singe the shit out of you.
He's holding it right there.
Well, yeah. But when he had it that close to his face, I'm thinking when he first turned it on, you have something 4,000 degrees.
He's wearing gloves.
Well, yeah. But still, he had it like real close to his face at first. Like that'll burn the shit out of you. That radiates heat.
See? So that's the saber right there. And he's slicing it through butter.
That's weird. He took his glove off for that, considering that metal conducts heat. It would. Maybe it was quick
Well,
enough
the
to-
metal, but the metal he's holding is cool. He's just like holding up to the
Well,
lightsaber.
what I'm
to
saying
cut
is that
it.
metal conducts heat. So, like, if you were cutting through a piece of metal, that metal is going to heat up. Hi, King Jamie. Meow meow.
But yeah, pretty cool.
I mean,
Hey,
unless,
King
unless,
Jimmy
it,
Man.
unless you do it cut through fast enough that it wouldn't heat up the metal too much. But still.
Hey, what's up, my friends? Talking about
Pepper.
lightsabers. Well, yeah, maybe that wasn't really the smartest move for him.
But that's why I'm thinking it's like they do so much with CGI now.
4,000 degrees is funny. That would melt titanium like it was butter.
Like
I
what?
use Beskar. As Beskar?
I do not know. I do not know what Beskar is.
I have no idea.
But I hear that thing from the 90s Saturday Night Live, like butter. I hear that in my head.
But if that is really real, which hopefully it is, it does seem so. But
I mean, I don't know if I want it to be real necessarily.
that's pretty cool. I want to use it though. You can hurt people really bad with that. But
They're hiding people from cancer, they'll
recommend.
give us a fucking lightsaber. God help me.
Would not recommend clashing lightsabers with that.
I need to take stuff out of drawers because I'm going to be pain and stress it. Oh, Mandalorian armor is made from Beskar. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So it's a slightly nerdier reference than I was understanding. Gotcha. Okay. I mean that nicely.
Mandalorian armor is made from Beskar. Oh. Did you not love Baby Yoda Grogu? I'm that show, The Mandalorian, Heartless Wenches. LOL, LOL, LOL. No, I haven't watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I hadn't really. I saw a little bit of it.
I should, but I just
kinda-
haven't really seen it.
Is it still going? Like they still have episodes going on, or is? Because I thought it was only like,
Mandalorian?
Yeah,
I can check.
the last thing I remember is it still had that one lady in it that got kicked off the show.
See, began in 2019, has 3 seasons.
Oh, okay, I didn't think it had many. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, 3 seasons. The last, that was like in 2023.
It's awesome for an old nerd like, hey, I'm kind of old too. I don't know if I count as nerd or like maybe that's just not my fandom. But I like Outlander and some vampire and sometimes zombie shit. That's more my fandom of things.
I do know that the second season for Ahsoka is supposed to come soon.
Oh yeah, that's the girl with like the weird like stripe thing on her head thing, right?
Yeah, Ahsoka.
Okay, yeah. Like a blue and white thing or something. Okay. I haven't watched much of them, and so like a lot of the
The first season was like in 2023.
Oh, okay.
The second season, I'm not really sure. Let me look this up real quick.
There is a movie coming out. Oh, okay.
Regularly, Lecture will be released late summer or autumn, so August or September of this year.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna go see what Muffin's up to real quick. Make sure he's not falling asleep early. We're getting old, so that is
it's
a risk.
so awesome for an old nerd like me. There's a movie coming out too. Oh, nice. I didn't know about that. Speaking of which, X-Men 97 is coming out this summer. So, probably in June. I went to drive in a movie. I went to drive-in movie in Nebraska when I was a kid, and seeing the first Star Wars showing. It was a beautiful thing for us kids back then. Became a damn lifelong saga. I sure loves all things Star Wars. I do too. I'm just not totally a fan of Disney Star Wars, but it's like meh. I guess. Yep, nerd checks out. Yep. Like I haven't been to a drive-in theater in quite a long time. The last one I went to one was the original live action Avengers movie came out. Um, and that was like in 2012. So it's been quite some time. Um, yeah, I would like to go to one again, like if possible. Drive-in movies are almost extinct. Yeah.
Yeah, we have one here in Oklahoma on the south side. It's called the Winchester, I believe.
There's like let's see.
Oh goodness, now I have some firecrackers in this drawer. M150s.
Directions. Let's see. I can't remember the freaking address. Okay, so it's there right there. As far as I can tell, there's like 3 drive-in theaters near me
Okay.
in Ohio right now. Let's see in Texas.
What you doing, Peanut? What are you doing, girl? Silly dog. Bullets. That might be handy.
I'm looking for a drive-in theater, not that.
Oh, my back. Ugh.
Ew, drive-in theater. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so there's like two near my area in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Sorry, Steve Martin moment. Dirty, rotten scoundrels reference. Support your local drive-in, and teenagers need to learn to be sneaky. LOL. Yeah, like I guess drive-in theater, local drive-in theaters are probably more of a cliche nowadays. And pretty soon, if Hollywood doesn't really shape up, that's how theaters are going to be too. And I like going to a movie theater once in a while, depending on if there's like a movie I really want to see.
Or silly dog.
Let's see. Let's see who's coming out. You got Star Wars: The Mandalorian Grogu, which comes out in the 22nd of May. Which, like you said, King Jimmy. Let's see here. What others? You got Masters of the Universe, He-Man, which is like in June. You got Toy Story 5, which is also in June. You got Jackass Best and the Last, is also in June. Pretty much the final film, I think. Yeah, it's pretty much the final film. You got Supergirl. Oh, you got and Lola Holmes 3. About time. I already seen the first two already, starring uh, Henry Cavill and uh, Millie Millie Bobby Brown. Um, so looking forward to that. You got Moana. Oh yeah, that's gonna like hold on a second. That Alona Homeless 3 is going to be released in July. And then you got Moana in July. You got Spider Man Brand New Day in July. Let's see here. What else? You got Coyote vs. Akame in August. You know, Looney Tunes. You know, like Wild Coyote vs. the Roadrunner. Classic. What else? You got Street Fighter this October. You got Clayface. That's like, you know, Clayface from Batman in October as well. We got Godzilla Minus Zero. The Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping. That's still ongoing. Wow. You got Fokker in Law. That'll be in November.
That sounds terrible. I wish they just let that movie die.
We got the Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping in November, and you got Fokker in Law in
That sounds
November.
terrible.
And
And
then
who
you
is it?
have, oh my
And who
god,
is
you
it?
got, finally, you got Narnia, the magician's nephew.
Huh.
Awesome. How long we been waiting for that? That's coming out in next year in February. What was this? Like, yeah, the Narnia films are, you know, pretty old at this point. We got the Chronicles of Narnia 2005, and then the Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian, which is like 2008. And then you got the Chronicles of Narnia The Voyage of the Dawn Treader was like 2010. So it's been quite some time. So awesome. We're going to see Narnia the Magician's Nephew. About time. This is going to be the fourth film of the franchise. Looking forward to it. Let's see. Got Doom Part 3 this December. You got Avengers Doomsday. You got Jumanji Open World. And that's pretty much it. Movies that are out right now. Michael, aka Michael Jackson. You got The Devil Wears Prada 2. Which is good. That came out in 2006. So it's been quite some time with that too. Let's see. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out in a few days.
Yeah.
The Punisher, One Last Kill in a few days as well. Yeah. So that's pretty much what's coming out.
Yeah.
Watch the trailer for upcoming He-Man film. Not very impressed, said actor. That guy isn't fit for the role.
Honestly, if they don't have Frank Langella coming back, I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm just saying.
Okay, fair enough.
She said it in the original.
Fucker-in-law. Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to say the F's swear word. Hard not to. Um, Ohio accent for sure. I'm
Mm.
more like a Dixie chick.
Ugh. Well, actually, yeah, that's not so bad.
Much love and respect, ladies. Gotta go get another beers. Hello to other friends. Moya, meow. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, King Jamie the Man.
Yeah.
The fact that Mortal Kombat 2 is going to feature Cole Young, absolutely not interested. Said character never existed in any of the video games and shouldn't even exist in Mortal Kombat. I'm not really familiar with Mortal Kombat. I'm more familiar with Street Fighter.
The only thing I know about Mortal Kombat is like a couple of times I played the little 25-cent games at the movie theater arcade back in like 1995 and shit. Just because I wanted to try it out. And I got my ass kicked.
Hmm. Yeah, because you have like this is like part of the series. You have Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, and then you have the Little Fockers, and now you have this fourth film coming out
Yeah, this sounds
called The
like a terrible
Focker in
idea.
Law,
Yeah, this sounds terrible.
all featuring Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
This has been going on since when? Since the year 2000. Okie dokie. Bye, girls. Have fun. Yep, you have fun too, Candy the Man. Thanks for coming here. I'm familiar with Mortal Kombat lore, and I don't even ever recall a character named Cole Young in any video games ever. I mean, seriously, the fact they had Cole Young to replace Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2021 film is in an absolute no. Hmm. I think I watched like an animation movie about uh Johnny Cage, uh, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match, which was an animation film that came out in 2023. It was it was good. I enjoyed it. You know, not something I usually watch, but it was fine. I didn't
Yeah.
really mind it.
Sorry, I'm trying to organize stuff in here. I'm trying to. There's like a folder of Chris's dad's things, and I need to go make it his problem. Like, here you go, honey.
Let's see, Ilana Holmes. Let's see, the first movie came out in 2020, and the second one came out in 2022. So it's been like 4 years since the last film. So that, which is fine. Because seriously, if Mortal Kombat 2021 film was supposed to be an R-rated reboot to the 1995 film, it's supposed to include all the OGs from the first Mortal Kombat arcade. The arcade. I'm not really familiar with the. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with the Mortal Kombat, um, and the arcade. Sorry, my cat is like tickling me with her tail. Um, hey, pumpkin. Um, Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the original movies of Mortal Kombat, the video games, and even the arcade. I'm a little bit more familiar uh, with Street Fighter.
I don't know about that part.
What about what?
He's asking me if I have a caliper, and I don't know if I do or not. I mean, I might. I found something that sounds like what he's described as a caliper, so I'm gonna go ask. Look at this. Oh, cool.
Huh. Stewart's on BRB. All right.
Okay, apparently he's looking for one that's smaller. But yeah, he was trying to explain it, and I'm like, I think I took one off the bookcase.
Oh.
I don't know how to make it. Oh, okay. What's this do? Oh. Oh yeah, I figured it out. Okay, there it goes. Anyway, but yeah, someone decided to attach it to the bookcase because they didn't know what else to do with it. It's been there for years. He's like, have you seen a caliper? I'm like, what's that look like? Because I mean, I understand what calipers look like if you're talking about
Wookie,
brakes on a
maybe
car.
Forth be with you. Star Wars
Oh my
game with the
God.
kitty.
May the
Oh.
fluff be with you. That is so
Yeah,
cute.
maybe Fluff be with you.
Oh, I love it. He looks so cranky. I love it so much.
It's the Darth kitty.
Oh, I love it. That is perfect. I love that.
Oh, it's so adorable. Meow meow. So adorable. OGs from Mortal Kombat Arcade. Kano, Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya, and all 7 playable Mortal Kombat OGs.
Indeed.
Yep.
I'm gonna go put this up because I don't know what else to do with
If
this.
we include the bosses and hidden characters, that would be Grogo, Shang Suang, and Reptile. Woot! Kitty! Yep, kitty! Meow! Hello, kitties.
I may have to head to bed now.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of silly shit to do tomorrow. Wow.
I do too. I need to start finishing packing for tomorrow, stuff like that. Just in case anyone hasn't really hear it, we're not doing the watch party tomorrow because I'll be getting ready to. I will be packing, doing some final packing, and getting ready to fly Wednesday morning to go back to Texas, stuff like that. I'm currently in Ohio right now, so I'll be soon leaving here the day after tomorrow. So no watch party tomorrow. Since I'll be doing final packing and getting ready to go back to Texas on Wednesday morning. So we'll try to do a watch party Wednesday evening instead. I would say 9 p.m. Central Time. But if not, then we'll postpone it till next week. That's pretty much it. As for my gaming channel, I'll be playing Elder Scrolls Online and Fortnite on Thursdays and Fridays. I'll be playing Fortnite with Tomby, Trickster, and Bob and Lady B and Mandalorian on Friday. So go check me out on my gaming channel. Let me just get the link for you guys real quick. And there's my gaming channel. You can check me out on. Also, I do have a Rumble channel for my gaming channel as well. Let me just go get it real quick. And let me get the other thing really quickly. All right, there's my gaming Rumble. And also, I have a Blaze gaming channel as well. I want to say thank you to Lemon Pie, LVG, Ancient One, George Lucas, and King Jamie the Mad. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be back hopefully on Thursday for the watch party. But if not, we'll postpone it till next week. Check me out on my gaming channel this Thursday and Friday and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna call it at night. Get some food in me and try to get some sleep and stuff like that. Before I have to take a flight to go back to Texas and all that. But anywho's, you guys have a good rest of your evening, and catch you guys later. And meow. And some meows. And meow. If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.